Welcome back to the 2025 Positional Previews. I'm Brady Beedon, and this time we're joined by Special Teams Coordinator Ahmed Saleh. Coach, being a Special Teams Coordinator is a little different now that Coach Antoine Robinson, the D coordinator, you've got a little bit of experience and kind of at the highest level. Tell everyone about your history working with special teams.
Oh, I've been all over, a variety of levels. I've been very fortunate to learn all the way from the NFL level, different places in college as well. And the cool thing is about having experience coaching linebackers and DBs, you understand the versatility that it takes, and having the experience working with a variety of different position groups and knowing like the type of player that you want in certain units. You know, I'm sure there's a big difference between kickoff and field goal.
Right.
So it's been great. You know, incredible experience, a lot of stuff that we could bring to the table here.
So I know you spent some time working in Green Bay with the Packers before you went up to Northern Michigan and now here. What is that like learning at the NFL level that maybe the average person doesn't notice? You mentioned the difference between kickoff and field goals. To the average Joe, it's you're kicking a ball. There's a lot of little nuanced things that can take special teams from hindering you to being a huge asset.
Absolutely. Number one, most importantly, I'd say technique, which we're going to see some of that here. You know, I think Coach Robinson did a phenomenal job last year with the special teams, laid out a strong foundation. So these guys understand the essence of importance of technique, watching film, blocking schemes, all that stuff. So, you know, one of the biggest things that I pulled out of Green Bay with that experience, and Rich Bisaccia, you look at that guy's history, he's one of the best special teams coordinator in the NFL, if not the best.
Right.
Learning a lot of technique from him in terms of coverage, protection, hands, eyes, feet. So it's not so much of having the most plays in the world, different looks. You know, in college football, you're starting to see nowadays a lot of teams in pump, for example, they come out in different formations of shield or shifting motion. And it's funny because I always joke with Coach Robinson about it because he did it a lot last year, which is great. It alleviates the punter with regards to protection. But the most important thing is the technique that you teach. So if you look at the NFL, right, it's the same formation almost every single time.
Right.
But you look at the way at which they're executing it. So I'd say philosophically, that's something that we're going to be taking the next step on. You know, it's more so building on what Coach Robinson has built over here up to this point.
All right, so you're kind of get a clean slate. You know, some very talented specialists are no longer with the program. You're kind of starting from square one, not just because you're the new coach in town, but because kind of the starting spots from last year are all up in the air. Who do you have in the room right now? Who's going to be vying for those starting spots?
So we have a lot of depth when it comes to kicker and punter. We got a local guy coming in, George Sanchez, really excited about him. Very confident, tough kicker, which is what you want, is a mentally tough person. Also, we got a new transfer coming in, Doe Weitzen from Albany University. Outstanding program, very competitive over there, and it's great to get a local Michigan kid coming home. He's initially from Blissfield. Incredible accuracy. That was the biggest thing that jumped out to me about him, alongside the quality of person that he is. Like, this is a guy that we could trust in tight situations. As far as the technique and the fundamentals goes, that's where we come in as coaches. We want guys that are wired the right way, that can handle the pressure, that have that confidence, that ability, no matter what the situation entails. Also, we got some guys returning as well. Avery Birch, we got Griffin as well. They look pretty good in spring ball. I think it was neck to neck, but open competition, you know, never hurts. I think it's always healthy. So we might have a lot of specialists coming in, but there's going to be a lot of competition going into fall camp.
So you talk about that competition, but competition with specialists is handled a little different than maybe in the linebacker room for a starting spot there. How do you evaluate your specialists compared to maybe your linebackers?
Continuity in their kicks. And, you know, throwing them in uncomfortable situations when we're in training camp. You know, it's not just about practice and reps. One thing I love about Coach Whaley and working for him, he's an ultra competitive guy. So when we go to practice, you know, there could be like game-like scenarios. You know, we're going to ask him to kick it from a certain distance. Like, hey, here's a scenario, here's a situation. We'll try to get in his ear a little bit, rattle him a bit, and just see who could handle it under pressure. Who's the most consistent when it comes to their kicks as well, whether it's field goals, whether it's punts. I mean, we want to be a versatile punt team. You know, meaning that we want to be able to kick it wherever, whenever. Obviously, as a coach, I always love to listen to my specialists. Hey, are you more comfortable kicking here, there? But what we don't want to do is get too caught up in being one-dimensional, because that's when teams know how to block you, right? Like if we're on kickoff, for example. So we're going to challenge them every which way. We're going to throw them in the fire. We're going to be calling plays on the fly. And the guys that show the most continuity and consistency and can handle the pressure of competition, those are the guys that are going to win the job.
Well, Coach, I appreciate it, and good luck with all of that once training camp opens. I know you're going to have your plate full.
Hey, man, as long as you love what you do, it'll love you back, so we're going to have a great time doing it.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Coach. He's Special Teams Coordinator Ahmed Saleh. I'm Brady Beedon, and thank you for watching the 2025 Football Positional Previews.